Hi guys, it's me again, Eska. And for those who don't know me yet, I do lifestyle and travel vlogs. And it's been a while since the last time na gumawa ako ng sit-down vlog na ganito. And the reason why is today is actually my birthday and I will do a birthday Q&A vlog for you guys, for you to know me better. So yesterday I asked questions in IG story about if you want to know something about my career, love life, about me, and etc. I received questions and today I will answer all of them. So without any further ado, let's start. So the first question is, why do you vlog and what made you enter YouTube and vlogging? So, yan. So, first of all, at first, ang YouTube for me is like showcasing all my travel videos. Just to upload all the travel videos that I've been to here in the Philippines. So, nagtuloy-tuloy na yon until nag-start ako mag-work abroad in a cruise ship. So, mas marami akong lugar na napuntahan. Gusto ko siyang i-document. Tama ba? Para mabalikan ko siya anytime I want. So, I can just watch it in my YouTube channel. At first, hindi ako nagsasalita sa video. As you can see in my previous videos, talagang videos lang siya. And then, I came up with the idea of vlogging to tell stories also of all the places that I've been and kung ano yung mga nangyayari ngayon sa buhay ko. And as well, being a seafarer is not a forever job. Tinetreasure ko yung lahat ng lugar na napuntahan ko. And syempre, so yung channel nito ay binibuild ko siya for possible future income. I hope soon that this channel will grow and I will earn something. So, subscribe naman dyan, di ba? Support naman dyan. I think, yeah, that's my answer. It's quite long. Let's move on to the next question. Hello, curious lang ako. What languages do you know or speak? More power to your vlogs. Thank you! So, I am not actually fluent, but I just need to learn those languages because part siya ng work ko. So, I can speak very basic of Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, and a little bit advanced to Italian language, and of course, English and Tagalog. So, I'm a little bit more advanced sa Italian because my fiancé is Italian and he is teaching me some words and I am actually learning Duolingo app. So, yun, dun ako nag-try matuto mag-Italian. Alright, so next, origin of your name. So, my full name is Jessica Jane Villaflor Batallones, and Jessica Jane is actually decided by my mom. So, story time. Jessica is actually the second daughter of Lotlot de Leon and Monching. So, dun yun nakuha yung name ko. Because back then, my mom used to be, until now, she is a fan of Lotlot de Leon and Monching. Actually, I have a picture here. Ayan. Nung kasal nila. So, super fun siya talaga. And then, she ended up giving that name to me. That's where Jessica came from. And the Jane, ayun, naisip lang daw niya kasi maganda daw. And yung Villaflor is my mother's surname and Batallones is my father's surname. So yeah, that's the origin of my name. Best and worst day from the entire cruising career mo as a seafarer. So let's start with the worst. Worst day is my time na naka-encounter ako ng rude passenger. That was during South Africa season, during my last contract. Pagdating pa lang nila sa table, ramdam ko na kaagad na there is something different from this passenger. Tama yung hinala ko during the entire cruise. So by the way, for your information, I am a restaurant waitress. For those who don't know, so nag-interact ako with different nationalities, different people, different culture. Sobrang daming adjustment. So going back, yun, naka-encounter ako ng rude passenger na to. So yun yung nangyari. Mag-check out na sila and then he gave his cruise card sa akin para bayaran yung drinks na binili nila. Nakalimutan ko isole. Napapirma ko yung resibo pero nakalimutan ko isole yung cruise card. And then, late ko na siya nalaman na nakalimutan ko palang ibigay nung nagliligpit na ako nung area ko. And then, nakita ko napapasok siya. Hinahanap niya ako sa yung cruise card ko. Then, nag-start na siyang magduro-duro sa akin. Parang ginaganon niya ako na siguro may balak kang i-charge sa card ko, ganyan. bakit hindi mo sinoli yung card ko? Kailangan ko i-check to, mamaya may chinarge ka sa akin. So, ganun siya. So, that was very unforgettable experience as a waitress. So, that's very different and it's my first time to encounter that kind of passenger. But despite that, I still enjoy my job. For the best day sa career ko as a seafarer, this is actually very difficult to answer kasi maraming best. But let's just say the best is kapag nakakapag-travel ako ng libre because of my job. It's like I'm doing my job and I am enjoying traveling for free. And I'm doing it at the same time. What is your skincare routine? My skincare routine is actually basic. I am just using sets from Rick Skin Sincerity. I am using rejuvenating set and yung maintenance set nila. What do you fear the most? Kinakatakot ko is death. Talagang pag iniisip ko yun, natatakot ako ng sobra. So, of course, sino bang may gusto, di ba? So, ayun. If you already have a son or a daughter and he or she comes out a gay, what will you say to them? For me, tatanggapin ko siya ng buong buo, kung ano man siya. As long as wala siyang tinatapakang tao and he or she is doing the right thing, then okay lang. Whatever he or she is pa. Sounds cliche, but yun naman talaga yung sagot doon. I love my gay friends. They gave me so much happiness when I'm around with them. Yun lang. How do you stay so positive in this time of crisis? Ayun. Kasi akong tao, iniiwasan ko talagang mag-isip ng malungkot. In order to avoid that, I'm doing something that I love. For example, working out, I try to be productive para laging occupied yung isip ko. Of course, there are times na may naiisip pa rin akong negativities, but hindi ko yun hinahayaan na mag-interfere sa positive thinking ko. Lalo na ngayong pandemic, sobrang nakaka-depress. Everyone is experiencing depression and anxiety kasi nga hindi makalabas, ang dami mong hindi magawa. Ang way ko is, I am just doing what I love that I can do at home. So, yun lang kasi yung choice na meron tayo. Most embarrassing moment in college. Hala. Hala, ano ba? Ano bang most embarrassing? Ano po? Ay, ayun. Okay. Embarrassing and nakakatawa at the same time. Hindi ko talaga makakalimutan yon. So, midterms or final exam ata namin. Before, nasa likod ako. And then, yung prof namin, tinawag ako umupo para sa harap kasi nakabakante yung upuan. Yung subject na yon, I think math. So, ayun, alam niyo naman, pag math. Noong time na pinalipat ako, grabe, sobrang kinakabahan na ako. Hala, ano gagawin ko? So, tinitignan ko lang yung test paper ko, halos talagang grabe. Most of the questions, hindi ko alam. So, ayun, ang ginawa ng friends ko, teamwork. Halos natapos na lahat, ako na lang naiwan. Ako na lang yung naiwan na nag-e-exam sa harapan. Ang ginawa ng friends ko, shout out to my friends, pumunta sila sa harapan ng prof ko, sa table ng prof ko. And then, tinakpan nila yung prof ko. At yung isa kong friend, hindi niya muna pinasa yung test paper niya. So, pumunta siya sa harapan ko. Pinakita niya yung test paper ko. So, nakaganyan yung test paper para nakaharap sa akin. And then, chinichika-chika nila yung prof ko para masagutan ko yung test paper ko. Hanggang sa matapos ako inantay nila, ginawa nila lahat ng way para ma-distract yung prof ko para hindi niya alam na may ganun na palang nangyayari. So, yun yung embarrassing and funny. Grabe. Next question. If given a chance to study again, what course would it be? Of course, flight attendant. That was always been my dream. Kung hindi ako magbabarko, magpa-flight attendant ako. So, yun talaga yung laging nasa isip ko since bata pa lang ako. So, mas pinursue ko lang yung pagbabarko kasi yung father ko is a seaman also. So, na-inspire ako. Kaya, yun yung pinili ko instead of being a flight attendant. Okay, so next is, what annoys you the most about people? Siguro, sinungaling. Ayoko ng sinungaling. Lahat naman, di ba? Best advice from your parents. Ayan, madami-dami. Basta number 1, always be down to earth and always have fear to God. Yun, palagi yun. Ayun, kapag nasa ibang bahay ka, especially, give courtesy by helping with the chores. Ayun, talagang I grew up na ganun talaga yung sinasabi ng parents ko. Kapag nasa ibang bahay, matutong kumilos, matutong tumulong kahit hindi sila nag-a-ask. mag-insist ka. When did you last cry your heart out? As far as I remember, is yung pauwi na ako galing sa Italy nung January. Yung maghihiwalay na kami ulit nung fiancé ko because back to LDR na naman. What is your secret for your long distance relationship? Ayan, speaking of LDR yun. Pinakamatagal naming experience ng LDR is yung itong pandemic. Almost a year kami hindi nagkita. Trust and loyalty. Yun lang talaga. And always give time. Kahit everyday, walang palyang message. I mean, walang palyang update. Hindi yung time to time. Hindi kami ganun eh. Like, yung time to time nag-update. Like, even just a day, sabihin mo lang kung anong gagawin mo. That's it for the whole day. Next is, kailan ang wedding? Ayan. Actually, guys, supposed to be this year. That's the plan. Since ito nga pandemic, naudlot, ang plano namin is civil wedding muna dito sa Philippines and church doon sa Italy. Kung hindi nga natuloy and hindi makapasok yung foreigners dito, so hindi pa namin alam kung kailan since we are planning also to go back to work. We are not yet planning, but it's already in our mind to get married soon. Dream honeymoon place. Dream honeymoon place is, una gusto ko Maldives, pero nakapunta na kami ng Maldives, so now, me and Antonino want to go to Bali. Yun talaga yung gusto namin. Since we have a lot of Balinese friends on board, ayan, inaaya kami na punta kami doon someday. Ayan, gusto ko 2 weeks para talagang maikot namin lahat doon sa Bali. And gusto namin doon kasi may discount na. Maraming offer sa amin yung mga friends namin. So, baka doon. Hala, yung kape ko yung iced coffee ko nagtubig na, guys. Break, wait. Naubos yung laway ko. Next question. Ready ka na ba maging misis at nanay? Yes. Andun na ako sa time na parang gusto ko na mag-settle down kasi na-fulfill ko na yung dream na yun na makapag-travel sa ibang bansa and makapag-work sa cruise ship. I think ready na ako mag-settle down anytime soon. What did your past relationship teach you? Sounds cliche, but yun, learn to love yourself more for me. Kasi during my past relationship, I think nakalimutan ko na yung sarili ko because binigay ko lahat and then parang nakalimutan ko na yung genuine happiness. Kumbaga, kasi sabi nga nila, you will never be happy kapag hindi nag-start yung happiness from yourself, yun. Kasi pag yung happiness mo nakadepend lang lagi sa ibang tao, then for me, you're not really happy. So, dapat mag-start muna sa sarili mo yung happiness, then before you can give love to other people. Next is, how many kids do you want to have in the future? Ayan, ang simple. Hahaha. 3 to 4. Ayan. 2 girls, 2 boys, or 2 girls and 1 boy. For the last question, your love life history. I love your history, so I want you talk about. I think I will just do a summarize of it. I think it's better to tell the story together with him. Yan, para parehas kaming magbibigay ng story namin. Each other's point of view. Kasi, syempre, iba din nararamdaman niya noon, nung time na yun. So, iba din yung akin. So, better na magkasama kaming dalawa pag kinwento namin yun. So, yun. First, we are both seafarers. And then, we met during my first contract on board. That was MSC Sinfonia, March 2017. And the first time I laid my eyes on him is during the ocular namin sa barko. Because he is a buffet manager. So, doon ko siya nakita. After few months of knowing each other, niligawan niya ako August. Sabi ko sa kanya, hindi ko siya sasagutin unless pumunta siya ng Pilipinas. Kailangan mo ma-meet muna yung family ko, friends, ganyan. Makita mo kung paano yung buhay ko, kung talaga bang gusto mo ako. Kapag nakita mo na ako outside ng work. And then, I was not really actually expecting to have a boyfriend. I mean, other nationality. It just happened that siya yung nakilala ko and siya yung naging crush ko. Yun, noon crush lang, nakita ko siya. I think hindi niya alam, so ngayon dito sa video malalaman niya na noon crush ko na siya. Pero syempre, tinago ko lang yun kasi ayokong magbigay ng motibo sa kanya. Ayokong ma-feel niya na may gusto ko sa kanya kasi gusto ko siyang i-challenge. After that, nauna siya umuwi. Umuwi siya ng, I think, September. And umuwi ako November And November 22, ayun, finally pumunta na siya dito ng Pilipinas. He stayed until December 28. Nalala niya yung buong family ko, yung friends ko, nakapunta kami sa iba't ibang lugar dito, nakita niya kung paano ako namumuhay, kung ano yung pamumuhay na meron kami. So, nakita ko naman, seryoso siya. So, yun, sinagot ko na siya. November 26. Like, 4 days after niya pumunta dito, yun, like 4 days. Since yun nga, syempre effort naman, and talagang gusto ko na rin naman na siya. At yun yung sinabi ko sa sarili ko, kailangan makapunta muna siya dito sa Pilipinas before ko siyang sagutin. And gusto ko talagang makilala muna namin yung isa't isa kasi iba yung kayo sa barko and iba din yung outside na kayo ng trabaho. I think that's it for now. Very summarized lang. By the way, thanks for asking. So, ayun. So, ayun guys, I hope na sagot ko yung lahat ng tanong nyo. Quite a lot. I really appreciate those people na nagtanong. I hope you know me better now. Marami pa akong gustong sabihin, but sa future vlogs na yon kapag magpa-part 2 ako ng gantong type of vlog. That's it for now, guys. I hope you like this video. Please, please, please give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And happy birthday to me. Yan. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!
What if I wake up happy? And what if I wake up sad? Sorry if I said something that made you mad.